Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this New Year's Eve makeup look, and this is exactly what I'm going to be wearing for New Year's Eve. This is going to last me for the entire day and the entire night, and for me the holidays is all about bright red lips and then also the glitter and the highlighter. Literally everywhere you can put highlighter, you need to put it everywhere, and I have a very strong highlighter on today, as you can see on my cheekbones. I have the glitter on the eyes, and then I also have the bold lips as well, and I really like the way that this turned out. It is so easy to do. It's a mixture of high-end and drugstore products, but if you can't afford high-end, then you can also get some drugstore alternatives to everything that I've used in here. So if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure to hit the bell icon just so you're notified every time I upload a new video. In this video I am using some new products, and that's because my skin is very dry now. So I used to have incredibly oily skin, but I have recently started some new medication for my acne, and it has made my skin and my eyes and my lips incredibly dry. So I have been using new products that have tried to keep my skin nice and hydrated. So if you want to see how I create this makeup look, then just keep watching. The first thing that I always do when I do my makeup is prime, and I've already used a Cab Cosmetics beauty oil because I've got really dry skin at the moment, so I really need to have a lot of oils in there. I don't necessarily use a primer at the moment because I just want to get as much hydration in my skin as I can. I don't want anything to dry it out, and I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. Putty primer. Now this one I haven't actually used while I've had dry skin. I used it when I had oily skin, and it pretty much did nothing for my pores and my oils. I just was super oily, but now that I've got the dry skin, hopefully this is going to make my skin look nice and poreless and just keep it nice and hydrated. For my foundation, I'm going to mix two things together. So I'm going to mix a foundation and then also an illuminizer because I want my skin to be nice and glowy for New Year's Eve. I love all of the glow. Honestly, if I can put loads of highlighter all over my skin, all over my face, all over my body, then I am going to be super happy. That's why I have a really glittery sequiny top on, because I feel like that this is perfect for New Year's Eve. So I'm going to mix the two together. I have both from Chanel. I have the Beige Hydration and Longwear foundation, and also have the Beige Healthy Glow highlighting fluid. So usually I would use the gold version of the highlighting fluid, but it was limited edition for last Christmas, so I'm not using it in this video just because I know that you can't get your hands on it, but I know that you can get your hands on both of these. So this foundation is almost dead. It's literally on its way out. I have the tiniest bit, which is why I'm mixing the two together, because I don't think I could get a good coverage from just using this. So I have about a pump that's splattered all over my hand, and I'm just going to put a pump of this illuminizer on there as well, and mixing it together, and it'll create a really nice glow. For concealer, I'm using two. So I'm using a colour corrector, which is this one from Maybelline. It's the shade 05 on the Instant Age Rewind, and this one is a pink one, just to make your eyes look nice and bright. And then I'm also using my favourite e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This stuff is so good, and I haven't actually managed to find another concealer that's as good as these two. They're both honestly staples in my collection. I have also tried high-end ones, and the high-end ones are just nowhere near as good as these two, which is crazy when you think that these are so cheap, and then the expensive ones are like £30 and they're nowhere near as good. I'm taking two powders. I'm using a Coty Airspun powder, which is my favourite. I'm using this underneath the eyes, and I'm using this Primark Skin Conditioning Universal Blurring Powder, and I'm just going to put this on where I have the pores. Now I did do a first impression on a full face of Primark makeup, and I haven't managed to edit that one yet. I did it last month, but I haven't managed to edit it, and this actually features in it. So once that's up on my channel, I will link it down below for you so you can check it out. For bronzer, I'm taking my favourite Chanel Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in the shade Medium Bronze. This one is the perfect shade for me when I have a self-tan, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. It blends so beautifully on the skin, and it just looks so healthy and so natural on the skin as well. And for blush, I'm going to use a liquid blush. This one's from Brow Beauty. It's in the shade Bliss. This one is almost used up. You can see that it is literally on its last legs, and I have actually purchased a backup of this because I've been using this pretty much the entire year. As soon as I tried this out at the beginning of the year on my channel, this one has been a staple. Also Joy is one of my favourites as well, but I tend to use that one when I don't have any bronzer because I really want my cheeks to pop if I don't have any bronzer. But then with this one, it is a lighter one, so I feel like that it looks a lot better with the bronze on the skin. I'm then taking a little bit of the illuminizer, and I'm just going to put this on the high points of my cheek. For a powder highlighter, I'm using this one from the Makeup Revolution Beetlejuice collection, and this was actually one of the only things I like from the collection. I did a full review, which I'll link down below or somewhere in this video so you can check it out. But this honestly was one of the only things that I liked. It's just a little handbook like from Beetlejuice, but then you get 3 different highlighters in here, and it is so amazing and pigmented. Just going to take these two and I'm just going to mix these together and pop these on the tops of my cheeks. And then I'm also going to put it on my nose, my lip as well. I'm also going to put it on the brow bone. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Berry Bad eyeshadow palette. These are like £4, super affordable, and this one is my favourite eyeshadow palette that they do. And I'm just going to take this lightest matte shade, and I'm just going to put this all in the crease, and then also a little bit on the outer third as well. I'm also going to work this one underneath the lash line. And then once all of that is popped on, I'm just going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow. This was in the shade Bling Bling. It's just a liquid eyeshadow. I do have two that I absolutely love. So I have this one and I have a gold one. I've also got a green one as well for Christmas, but I didn't end up using it this year, which I probably should have. And I'm just going to pop this all over the lid. So you don't need to have a shade underneath it. This is literally just going all over the lid. You can also use this sort of like a cut crease as well. And for eyeliner, I'm using the Rare Beauty one. This one is my favourite one. I've bought several of these because they are so good, and I haven't found an eyeliner that's as good as this one. I used to like the NYX matte liner, and they've brought that out again. But this one is literally so precise and it's so good that I don't think I'm going to go to another liquid liner. Mascara and lashes are all done, and the mascara is my favourite Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. This stuff is incredible and it's from the drugstore. And then eyelashes are from Ardell. I think they're just the Demi ones, but I will link down below exactly which ones they are. And now the only things I have left to do are my eyebrows and also my lips. So eyebrows, I'm literally using exactly the same things that I've used probably for the last 2 years. I do need to venture out and get some new brow products. So the two that I'm using are the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil and the e.l.f. Wow Brow. These two are literally incredible. They're drugstore, super affordable, and I haven't managed to find anything that's as good as these. And the last thing are lips, and this one is going to be absolutely no surprise to you guys if you watch my channel, if you watch my TikTok. This is the Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue Gloss, and this one is in the shade Daring Red number 47. This is the one that I use every single Christmas, every single New Year. This is my go-to red because it stays on all day. Literally, I can put it on at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and when I get home at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, it still looks perfect. And this is a finished makeup look, and I feel like it's turned out so beautifully. I love the way that the eyes pop and then also the lips pop as well, but it's not too overpowering. I also didn't put any mascara on my lower lashes just because I wanted it to look a little bit more put together and a little bit more fresh, because I feel like if I put mascara on my lower lashes and then also bright red lips, then it might look a little bit overkill. But I love this. I am going to be wearing this on New Year's Eve because it is so beautiful, and this lip is literally going to last me for the entire day and the entire night. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you recreate this look, then just comment down below to let me know, and I hope that you all have an amazing new year as well. And make sure to give this video a very big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.